Let's start with this, though. Scotland, who are closing in on qualification for next year's Euro Championship, but can they continue their winning run when they face England tomorrow night? Our reporter Luke Shanley is live for us at Hampden Park. Dare I say it, Luke? Scotland must be feeling very confident heading into this friendly.
100%, yes. Is it a friendly? I don't know. We'll find out. It is brilliant, though. I love this fixture. It's the oldest fixture in international football. Glasgow, the birth city of international football. It means so much, and let's not beat about the bush here. It's not just Scotland it means so much to. It means so much to England as well. This is a historic fixture. Yes, maybe the rivalry's changed in recent years because the game hasn't been played as much, but still we've had a few meetings recently, and if you go back 10 years when it was the FA's 150th anniversary, a cracking game at Wembley where England won 3-2, Scotland led twice, and there's been meetings since then. A friendly at Celtic Park, England winning that one 3-1 in 2014, two World Cup qualifiers, England winning 3-0 in 2016, and a cracking 2-2 draw here at Hampden Park, so dramatic at the end in 2017, and we had that 0-0 draw at the Euros where Scotland played so well, couldn't get the win, but it kept their hopes of qualifying alive at that point, and maybe surprised a few at Wembley. And I would say that this Scotland team has got better since then. It's certainly evolved, and if you look at their European group, 5 wins out of 5. You couldn't ask for any more. Just one defeat in their last 10 games. That was a friendly over in Turkey in November. So Scotland in really good form, but of course they want to get their first win over England since 1999, where they won in the second leg of that Euro playoff, or Euro 2000 playoff at Wembley. Don Hutchison with the winner that day, although England went to the tournament. This is what Steve Clarke's had to say about managing Scotland against England.
It will be a competitive friendly, if you can have such a thing. I think both teams will want to win. Obviously the boys from both sides interact with each other at different clubs. They come across each other all season, so both sides will want the bragging rights.
You use this as a gauge, given the result at the Euros. It was 0-0 at Wembley. Do you use this as a gauge, or is it more about what we're doing in qualifying and how well we're doing elsewhere? Or do you look at this game, given, as you say, a lot of the players play against each other at club level?
We try to take out of this game what we need to take out of it. So I've got some things that I want to see on the pitch. Testing ourselves against top opposition, which we're going to come across more often in the next 12-18 months. So we'll use it that way. Gareth will use it the way he wants to use it. I don't think it really matters how both teams set up or how both camps set up. Once you get here, the atmosphere of the game, it'll be very competitive and should be a decent match.
Oh, it should be a decent match for sure. Look, meanwhile, they'll be playing against England. They could actually finish qualified for the Euros in Germany tomorrow night, can't they? Just explain how that could happen.
Yeah, well, so while Scotland and England are playing in this friendly, then Norway and Georgia are meeting in Oslo in the European qualification Group A. And if they two were to draw that game, then Scotland would be off to Germany. Remember, Scotland, the only team that can potentially qualify on this international window, but it would take a draw between Norway and Georgia. And then Scotland are there with 3 games to spare. That would be incredible to get to back-to-back Euros, and to do it so convincingly and so quickly. Then Scotland maybe have to look at trying to win the qualification group rather than just settle for qualifying. But while Scotland are playing England, no doubt the Tartan Army will be feeding the information of what's going on in Oslo. And this is what Steve Clarke's had to say about where his focus will be at Hampden Park.
I think the crowd might keep me up to date. I won't be monitoring it, I'll be watching the game. As the game unfolds on the pitch, that's my job. It's not to worry about what happens elsewhere. I'm glad you think it's imminent. In my head, it's not imminent. It's still a long way away until you're actually over the line. I've been in situations before as a coach or a manager where you're trying to achieve a target with a club, and sometimes the last step's the longest one. So we'll just focus on the game tomorrow night, and what happens elsewhere happens.
Well, it's the 116th meeting between Scotland and England. The first one back on St Andrew's Day in 1872. That finished 0-0. The last meeting between the teams at Wembley in the Euros a couple of years ago finished 0-0 as well. The last 2 meetings have both been draws. There's never been 3 draws in a row. Will there be a winner at Hampden Park? Is it about the bragging rights? Could Scotland beat England and qualify for the Euros at the same time? What a night that would be. plenty more build-up to come from Glasgow ahead of the old enemy meeting each other.
Yes, always about the bragging rights. Brilliant stuff as always. Thank you, Luke.